Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Marquita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So y'all, I cannot believe that it is almost April. Actually, wait, hold up. What's today? Today is April 1st, okay? I can't even keep it together anymore. These months are just flying by so fast. Like, slow down, for real, sis. Slow down. Okay, so today we are going to be doing some planning for the month. So it is time to go ahead and get my spreads ready for April and all of my planners, which are all in this planner. This is my catch-all planner. So we're just going to kind of talk through the months and how I plan for the months, where I pull information from, how I get ideas on what to add to my spreads, and just how to transfer stuff over from one month that didn't get done to the next month. So we're just going to do some monthly planning today. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to be using a few stickers on my monthly spread. So I have to be honest, sometimes I don't always plan for my month because I do have my at a glance pages, which has everything that needs to be done, but I'll show you that. So I may not always plan on my monthly. So I know some of you are probably like that as well. For the most part I do, because I do like to refer to it and just have it there. But sometimes I don't, y'all. It is what it is. Okay, so let me open up my catch-all planner. I did do a flip through of this planner on my channel. If you're interested, go back and watch that. And then I also talked a little bit about my weekly planning process. So today is all about the monthly planning process. So I am going to first go to the current month, which is right here after the at a glance pages. And I'm going to purge out March. All right, so here's my March. As you can see, no monthly planning. I did write some notes off to the side that I didn't want to forget, but I did pretty well with my weekly planning. I'm very proud of myself. So I'm going to pull that out, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I keep all of my inserts for a year. After the year is over, I kind of reflect on how things went, and then I purge them out and start fresh for the next year. And then also I need to see what I did not complete from this month and transfer it over into the next month. So I keep a next month tab here. Sometimes I'll pre-plan some things out. So as you can see, I went ahead and planned some things out for April that I may not have added to my at a glance pages because sometimes it's not like necessarily an appointment. It's just things I don't want to forget about. So I did go ahead and do just like all the standard stuff that happens on a weekly basis. Sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I don't. So April, I was feeling myself, so I said, let me go ahead and pre-plan that out. I think I'm going to start using this tracker as opposed to this tracker for the month. Y'all know I will pop this in every week when I'm feeling like tracking habits, but I think for this whole, I think this will give me like 2 months, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this will give me 2 months of being able to track all of the same things that I would typically track week by week. I'll track it here, y'all. And so what I'll do is I'll fold it in half. So I just like that half sheet look sometimes. And I did do a video all about half sheets prior to this video. So if you're wondering like, what is that half sheet life all about? Because y'all know how I feel about half sheets, especially if you're an OG, then go check that video out. So I'll fold it like this. That way I could still see behind this, and that just gives me some sort of layering effect. I do also pull this out and I put that in the current month as well. All right, so I have April in here and I may also have May in here, or maybe not, maybe just April. So I just keep this here. I don't write anything in here. It's just a place, you know, this is just a placeholder to be able to put in some additional months because I only like to see the month that I'm in that calendar section. So let's pull this out, April, and then I'll go ahead and replace this April that I'm pulling out with May. So it'll be ready for me when I'm ready to go. All right, so this needs to come out because that goes in the previous week that I was just in. All right, and this is my weekly insert, my placeholder to be able to get to the week that I'm in, and I grab it from the bottom. It has a little extra lip there. Okay, so I'm gonna take out just the monthly pages because we are just planning for the month. And what I'll probably also do is I will take the last week of the March inserts because that's where I planned for April, because today is Friday, and I planned for the first week of April, even though I didn't write much in here. So I still need to hold on to these 2 pages here because they have my plans, very little, for this week. All right. And then I like to still write some things in as needed. All right. So I have my monthly pages. I went ahead and popped in my tracker, and then also my other page here that just has some random things that I can reference to without having to go to my at a glance pages. But I do need to go ahead and turn to my at a glance pages so that I can see what I have going on for the month of April. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff going on. So I pull everything from here. This is my first place that I go to write everything in. I also look at my inbox, because if I have just random things, I write them out here, and then I transition them into the monthlies and the weeklies as needed. So I come here just to see what I can add to the month. I want to start accomplishing some of these things, because as you can see, not a lot is done. And most of the stuff here is just like, for instance, hire a cleaning service. Okay, so that doesn't have a date tied to it. I can go ahead and check off gymnastics. So I do come here on a monthly basis, and I'll go ahead and check off all of the things I was able to complete, because sometimes I don't always do that. So I'm going to come here first. It's going to be my first step, just to check everything off, and then I'm going to see what I can take off of here to see if I can plan for it to accomplish it during the month. So inbox is a great place to just dump out all of my ideas. So after I do that, then I come to the at a glance pages here for April, and I see what I've got going on, and I write that in. But prior to any of that, I'm gonna decorate these pages, y'all. So I grabbed the journaling sticker book, 2 of them, just in case I don't have what I need. Then I also grabbed our sticker book, which is called Functional Pastels. And then we also have a watercolor floral sticker book as well. If you didn't know, yes, we have sticker books, okay? So I grabbed those 2. I also grabbed this. I remember, you guys remember I decorated this in my half sheets video. So I'm going to use this for the first week of the month. And I thought it would be cute to just use this since I decorated the page, which means my first spread of the month has to be this color scheme. All right, so I am going to really quickly decorate these pages, and then when I come back, we're going to start talking through some things and how I fill them in. So I have to plan for this. This is my catch-all section, my regular household life stuff. And then I also plan for school and education. I plan for meal planning. I do on a weekly basis, so we're not going to do that in this video. I also plan for my financial stuff. I plan for work. And so that all needs to be done on the monthly level. So let me decorate these pages first and decorate and then write in all the monthly stuff, and then we'll go section by section. All right, you guys, I pretty much keep it simple when it comes to my monthly spread, so I didn't add too much. I just added some color with the peachy color, and then I added some neutral stickers, black and white stickers, and that works for me. I'm not sure why I have a random sticker on my thing, my tweezers. Let me put that away. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start writing some things in. So when it comes to writing things in, what I do is I write in the standard stuff first. And I do that with my weekly spread too. I always write in stuff that doesn't change. Also, I'm using a new pen. These are our Uniball Signal and 0.7. I love these, you guys. They just glide right on the paper. I've been trying some different pens and stocking some different pens in the shop, so make sure to go check the shop out so you can see what we have available now. So when it comes to the sidebar here, y'all, this is just for random notes and things that I just don't want to forget about, whether that be an appointment or a to-do list item or just any random thing that I want to make sure that I don't forget. I will put that in the sidebar there. So let me look at what happened last month. Did I do all of this stuff? Like, for instance, lunch with Addison. I'm going to write that there because I don't want to forget to schedule that in, y'all, because I like to have lunch with her once a week. Okay, and then I have to pay an Emory bill, and so I don't want to forget to do that. I do add that in my financial section too. Okay, and then I had to create a sign for, we're heading back to our meetings, and we are doing a sign. The little kids are doing a sign for the first day. I don't want to forget that either. So let me just write it in, because I need to be working on that this week. Okay, I'm also going to text the person that is heading up that project real quick, y'all, to ask for more details. All right, so those are my things that I needed to transition over for this month that I didn't get a chance to do, and they're really, some of them are just reminders. Okay, so then I want to look at my at a glance pages and see what appointments we have going on. Then remember, I told you guys I look at the inbox to see what I can bring over from the inbox and actually get done after I check off all the things that I have completed. Okay. And sometimes I will write that in the sidebar, especially if I can't put it on a specific day. And then when it comes to planning my week out, I'll reference here just to see what I can pull from here to put on my weekly spread. I don't typically go back to my inbox when it comes to planning my weekly spread. I do that on a monthly level to see what I can go ahead and write in here or on the sidebar. And then I only really look at the monthly in terms of what needs to be done. If an appointment comes up, then I just go ahead and write it on the monthly. Sometimes I'll write it on the at a glance pages too, but to be honest with you, we're already in that month, so I can just go ahead and write it on the monthly page. So I'm just looking down the list. Oh, I need to schedule the kids' dentist appointment. Okay, and again, that's just a to-do list item or a reminder, so there's no day of the week that goes in. Okay, I can check this off. I did that. And I need to get Addison into the tennis academy. Okay. All right. Flip the page, see if there's anything else. I wanted to find a coding class for Addison too. She loves coding. I bought her this little kit on Amazon and she loves it. And then I need to get her passport. Coding class. All right. I looked down the list and I think I'm good on the inbox pages. So we're done with that. These are all the things that I'm going to pull from the inbox. If I feel compelled or if I feel motivated to do more, I'll do more. I try to be realistic with all of the tasks that I'm able to complete. So now I'm going to go ahead and write in all of our standard stuff. All right, so I have put in all of the standard stuff that doesn't really change. So now let me look at April's at a glance pages. So spring break starts on the 4th for us, just next week. Okay, and that goes into Monday the 11th. We may or may not go out of town. I don't know. We have too much to do around here. Plus, y'all, we just hired a new employee. She started on Monday, and she's so awesome. So far, we love her, and we hope that everything continues to go well so that she can stay and become a part of our family, and we can make sure that we get these orders out to you guys even quicker. So we are very hopeful that things are going to work out, and we're just very happy to have her. So it's going to be hard now to be able to leave and go places and do things that we would normally do and not have to think about it because we have a whole employee to think about. So we may or may not go anywhere for spring break. We'll see. And if we do, it'll be more towards the weekend. But hey, we'll see how that works out. I'm not sure, but I'm not opposed to it. Okay, so if we don't go anywhere for spring break, then Addison has a mathnasium on Monday at 5:30. So let's write that in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just write in all of the stuff that we have scheduled. I'm just looking at my at-a-glance pages, so I'll go ahead and do that really quick. All right, y'all, so this is how my schedule would look just on a basic surface level. Anything that comes up, I'll go ahead and plug it in here. If I have any more reminders or anything like that I want to make sure I get done, I'll put that here. So when I get ready to plan my week, of course, I'm going to take everything for that week, transfer it over to the next week, and then I'll pick a couple of to-do list items unless I want to do everything for that week. So I have checked my inbox, I have checked my at-a-glance pages. So now I want to check the last week of April, the last week of March, and I want to see if there's anything that I didn't complete. Now, technically, we're in that last week because today is only the 1st, but I'll look at the previous week too. And normally with the previous week, I would transition that over to the next week, but I wasn't able to do that for this week since I didn't plan. So I'm going to see what I can go ahead and just plug in here that maybe I can try and get done in addition to these things here. So I'm just going to scan it. I think I pretty much completed everything that I needed to complete, you guys. Oh, I know what else. I need to turn in my Pioneer application. Today is the 1st, so I need to turn it in today. I printed it out. I just got to sign it. Okay. Oh, I know I have an appointment too on the 4th at 1. Yeah. Over Zoom. All right. I'll write that in. Okay, I'm just scanning down to make sure that I have everything transferred over. There's nothing lingering, and I can move on to the next month with peace, okay? Yep, all right, I think we are good, you guys. So now I can get rid of the March if I want, but since, again, I'm using that last month, I'm gonna keep it. All right, so this is how my monthly spread would look. I've looked at every place that I need to pull from to see if there are any tasks that I need to transfer over to this month. I looked at my inbox. So the last thing that I'll do is I'll come to my routine section. I'll look at my planner routine on the back side. I have some other things that I can do or add to my monthly spread. So people I want to call, these are just prompts, things that I think about to fill in on that calendar that may not be to-do list items necessarily. They may just be reminders. So I want to sit and think, are there any friends that I want to call and check up on? I will go ahead and write a little note on the sidebar on my monthly spread to not forget that person's name specifically. Are there any anniversaries for this month? So I know for a fact there are anniversaries for this month. So there's someone's anniversary today. So I'll look at my phone, because I do have it on my phone, to see whose anniversary it is. And then I'll come to my weekly and I'll write that in. So that way I can tell that person happy anniversary. So I'll just write it in at the bottom. Okay. So that means a lot to people when you remember certain things like that. All right, are there any outings I want to go on? So I'll go online, I'll see things that we can do as a family, and then I'll go ahead and plan for those on my monthly spread. Anything that I need to do that I don't want to forget about, extracurricular activities are already scheduled, my ministry is already scheduled, bills are scheduled are planned for in a different section, but you did see that I wrote an important bill I don't want to forget about. Any Bible study ideas for Addison's study, which is on Monday, and then also our family worship on Thursday. I want to brainstorm those, and if I come up with anything clever through my research, then I'll go ahead and write that in on the Thursday or the Monday. My cleaning schedule, I want to make sure that's up to date and ready to go. Again, family worship ideas, events, sports, anything school education, PTA wise, goes in the school section. Family meetings, when are we going to do that? What do we want to talk about? Any home projects I want to complete? I am doing a redo, kind of refresh of our living room. So I want to make sure that I plan for that, see when I can actually do that. So I'll go ahead and write that in on the sidebar on my monthly, not on a specific day because I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get to it, but I do have stuff coming in. So that is a project I want to complete for this month. Also, if I want to go to the gym, what's the schedule for that? Any meal plan grocery stuff is going to go in the meal plan section. Library, I already wrote that in. If we're going to go to the park, a lot of times the kids will take the dogs to the park. We'll try to go to the park as a family if we can. I just plan that in on my monthly, and I do try to be specific on those types of things. Any Zoom events, my habit trackers are going to go in my weekly spread, but if there's something I want to track as a monthly overview, then I'll put that in the monthly section. Do I have any doctor's appointments? I think I do, actually. Let's see, I have an eye appointment. If you guys didn't know, I had laser eye surgery in June of last year. I can't believe it's crazy. It's almost a year, right? Since I had it. Okay, May. It says I have one April 12th too, but I don't think I have that. I think that was moved to May. So I'll have to double check that. So this is great to just prompt, to get my ideas sparked for what things I need to add to my monthly view so I don't forget anything. Any self-care ideas? Do I have any goals that I need to track for my personal life? I'll go ahead and write that in. And then my inbox tasks. I want to make sure, again, I'm pulling from that to see what I can go ahead and complete for that month. So I think I have written everything in, you guys. So that's how it would look. All right, and another thing that I do is I will go ahead and complete our calendar on our fridge. If you guys don't know, I recently did a family command center video, an updated one on my Instagram. I did a reel for that. I also did a shorts here on YouTube to show you guys how you can create a simple family command center on your fridge. It was awesome, you guys. That was a very popular video for me. You guys really love that. So I'll go ahead and fill in the calendar. So I'll try to insert some footage here so you guys can see how that would look. And that's just the hub so that everybody can come to see what we need to do and they don't forget about anything, because this is a planner that I keep. They don't really see this. So they need to be up to date on things as well. So that's just a place that we can communicate and make sure that everybody's on the same page. So I'm so glad I was able to do my monthly. Again, I didn't get to do it for March, but I did do it for the previous month. Sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. So as to not overwhelm the video, you guys, I'm going to stop here because I was going to show you guys how I plan for school, how I plan for finances and work, but I feel like that should be broken down in separate videos. So that's what I'm going to do, just so you can click on the one that suits you best and what you're interested in most. So this is my catch-all family life, everyday home life, and this is how I would plan my monthly for that. So when it comes to my weekly, then again, I've already popped in my tracker here so I can track how my Bible reading is going in daily text, the day of the week. And then in this section here, I write in the week of. So this will be the week of, I'm pretty sure y'all understand what I'm trying to say. This would be the week of the 4th through the 10th. And then this would be the week of the 11th to the 17th of April. And so I'll write that in here, and then I'll check off the days of the week that I'm able to keep up with those. Hopefully it's every day. Also vitamins. I'm about to start getting real heavy on the vitamins again, y'all. So I want to make sure that I am taking the appropriate vitamins. I have a whole list of vitamins I need to take. I want to take at least. So I'll do the same thing right in the week of reading for 20 minutes, skincare routine, water, workout, making my bed, laundry, podcast, laying out clothes for Addison, social posts, journal, 10-minute clean. All right, so then I'll just come and check those things off. So I am not going to plan for this week on this video because this is technically next week. I'm going to try to implement Plan With Me's on Saturday, y'all. It's just my Saturdays are like my personal day. It's so hard for me to film. So I really do need to film ahead of time and just have it scheduled because I don't do enough Plan With Me's on my channel. I'm trying to get more back into hands-on planner content, showing you guys how to do things. I also added this little list here. I know you guys may have questions about it. I try to beat y'all to the punch. So this is just some quick things that I can do in terms of spirituality, pray often, have a routine for Bible reading and study, and cooperate with organizational things to keep myself up to date with what is going on. So I just keep that popped right in here, you guys, and that works out perfectly for me. I printed this from online and I love that. So anyways, I just kept it there just to inspire me and motivate me. So this is kind of how my week looks on the surface level. Remember I said I was going to pop this in as well. I know that's a lot of stacking, y'all, but I just want to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in when I get ready to do my planning for that week. So this is my snapshot, and I may eventually create some inserts like this. I think it might be fun for me to create something like this for you guys, maybe not so colorful, that you can use to track a snapshot of the week. So there's that, and then I have my tracker again, and then I have this little page here for just tracking some appointments. This will come out and move week to week. This will come out, move week to week, and this will stay here. Okay, so my week is ready. It's prepped. It's ready to go. I just need to add some stickers and then add all my appointments based on what I wrote in on the monthly. So I'll take all of this stuff here and write it on my weekly, and then I'll pick some things from here or all the things from here, and I will get that stuff written in, and hopefully I can get that done as well. So just to show you really quickly how my school planning looks, I'm not going to plan for it, but you guys remember from my previous video, I kind of shared with you a little bit about how I do school planning, but in the next video, I will show you. Okay, so maybe I'll title this one Catch-All Planning, how I prep my months, and then I will do a secondary video and we'll do the school planning, the financial planning, and the work planning. We'll see how I decide to structure that, but this is just a one page, and so I need to come plan for that. So stay tuned. And then my financial stuff, I have to make sure I can show you guys this stuff, is just done on my month on one. And so as you can see, March didn't go so well in terms of planning. I did plan out all of my revenue. This is all revenue that comes from At Home with Quita, so we'll talk through that on that video as well. So I've got a blank page ready to go, wrote in my Amazon income already, so that way I know. And then my work planning, I'll go ahead and purge out March, and then I do believe I have April waiting for me. Yep, April's right here. So I can go ahead and plan for April. So we'll do all of that in the next video, so that way this video doesn't turn out to be like an hour, 2 hours long, because we're already at probably about 40 minutes, okay? And I don't want it to be too long. I want it to be able to, you to be able to absorb all the information that I'm giving you without feeling overwhelmed, okay? So that is it, you guys, for this video. That is how I plan and prepare for the month ahead. I might do it ahead of time, and then sometimes, like today, it is the 1st, and I'm just now doing it. So that is how I plan and decorate for my month, where I pull information from to make sure that I get it all done and all written in, so I could be the most productive for that month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today to catch another plan with me. I've had so many new people come in. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. I hope that you'll stick around. Typically on my shorts, I do a lot of home related content, and on my actual YouTube channel, in terms of lengthy videos, are typically planner and productivity based to help you get your life together on paper and in real life. So hopefully you will enjoy that content as well. So again, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys will give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it, and you'll come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.